Welcome to lesson 4 of digital marketing learning. In lesson 3 we have discussed about the domain, website, hosting and different kind of hosting plans. I would advise you to watch all my videos in a sequential manner so that you can have a better understanding. And the people, those who are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and do press the notification bell so that you can have a regular updates of my upcoming videos. Because on this channel the learning never ends. So let's start today's learning. Today we will learn about the basic concept linked with website development. Before proceeding towards the future, let's get back to the past when having a website was an expensive option. Only the bigger companies or bigger organizations can afford a website at that time. This is because the developer needs to encode the full website starting from the scratch, which is a time-consuming process. But by the time span, the language companies like PHP, .NET, they decided to capture the small-scale industry. Now, hitting the small-scale industry with an economical range product is a big challenge. So the companies came up with a solution known as CMS. CMS stands for Content Management System. As described by the name, it is a kind of a system where you can add and manage your content. Content can be in a form of text, images or videos. So now we will know how this content management system or CMS has made the website affordable for the small scale industry. Small scale industry is being categorized into the different formats such as your textile industry, your healthcare industry, your service related industry, e-commerce industry and so on. Similarly, the CMS is being categorized into different formats. With the PHP we have the CMS like WordPress, Magento, Joomla, Drupal and so on. Same goes with the .NET. We have DNN, which is known as .NET Nuke, your Umbraco, your Kentico, your Sitefinity and so on. So it is important to know that each CMS has the different functionality. Suppose with the PHP CMS we have WordPress, which is specifically meant for the blogging sites. The Magento is made for the e-commerce store or for e-commerce website. Your Drupal, Joomla are made for the websites like your news sites or magazine related websites. So similarly it happens with the .NET. But it is a human nature that human gets attracted towards the easier platform. Now with the increasing user base of the WordPress, people are finding WordPress as an easier platform as compared to Magento. So the people are demanding to have a platform like WordPress to set up their e-commerce store. Now the company came up with a solution in a form of plugin. Now what are these plugins and how it made the e-commerce platform easier just like WordPress? Plugin in web development is a piece of software which provides an add-on functionality to a website. Now getting back to the question that how come the plugin helped WordPress to get converted into e-commerce site. If we will be introducing an e-commerce plugin to the WordPress site, it will behave just like an e-commerce site. Because we are providing the functionality like shopping cart, your product gallery, your e-billing to the website. So now we understand that plugins provides the functionality to a specific CMS. So now we are done with the selection of CMS, we are done with the functionality. Now the last thing which is left, that is design. So the designing is being taken care by the themes. Now we will study what are these themes. It is a designing format which is being installed to improvise your website appearance. Similarly, as we install the themes on our mobile devices, we know if we need to install the theme on an Android device, we need to pick the theme which is compatible with the Android. And if we need to install a theme for iPhone, then we need to make sure that is compatible with the iPhone device. In the same manner, we need to make sure whatever theme we are choosing, it should be compatible with the selected CMS. Further, if you do have any questions regarding this video, then do let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to answer all your questions. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up and I'll meet you in my next video. Good luck.